Hello children, again I'm back. So I had explained to you the family support and how a child removed its shyness. Same way you have to remove all that shyness which is there in you. You have to become an extrovert. You should be very bold, very courageous. You should be able to perform everything. Now I'm going to put up some questions in front of you. Listen to it very carefully. What is your special talent? Think about your talent, what you are good at. Singing, drawing, painting, dancing, what? This you have to note down. Who is the best singer in your family? Who sings very well in your family? Your mother or father, whoever it is, or your sister or brother, or your uncle or aunt. You must note down this. Who is the best singer in your family? Who is the best cook in your family? It's not necessary that mother only can be best cook. Even father can also be best cook, or your sister, or your grandmother, or your uncle or aunt. So think about it very minutely, think very seriously, and then note down this point. Everyone should note down in their notebook who is the best cook in your family. So with these things, I will come with this lesson further. Now we are going to take up our role models. Who is our role model? Everybody has a role model. Without having a role model, no one is moving ahead. This role model does not mean that you have to become exactly like that person. But whatever good qualities, whatever good that person is having, you have to imbibe all those qualities in yourself and do the good things as you want to do, not exactly like that person. But you see, we can have anybody as a role model. Your father can be your role model, your mother, your teacher, any film actor, political hero, any leader, anyone from the Mahabharata, from the Ramayana, from anywhere. You can have some character who is very close to your heart, and when you look at that person, when you read about that person, when you come to know about that person, you also want to become like that. Exactly like that you cannot be, because you are a unique person. We all are unique. We all are different from one another. Nobody, even the twins also are different. They are having different characteristics. So you cannot become exactly like somebody else. But what you must do, you have to think about all those good qualities, what that person whom you are so much fond of, whom you like so much, who is your favorite, and you want to become like that person. So then you have to imbibe those qualities in you. Followed? So we will see who can become your role model. So every time your family members, they tell you the stories of great personalities. What they did, what all work they did, how they behaved, and what were their messages. All these things from olden days, the grandparents are telling you the stories of great personalities, of great people. And why? The reason is that they want you to become very good persons, very good human beings, so that you listen to all the good things what they are trying to tell. So that's why you see they narrate so many stories to you. They gift you books with different stories. They ask you to visit different places. Why? They take you to different places, to the museum, to the different monuments. Why? They want you to learn all those things. They want you to see those things and try to do something good in life. So everyone likes to listen to stories. We grown-ups also like stories. So when what type of stories now we grown-ups are? We are watching different films, different serials, and from those things, what are good, only those things we should take. Not everything or anyone is having an enemy, or they are taking revenge or something. These qualities we don't have to imbibe in ourselves. We have to take all the good things only. This you have to remember. Like you see, you must have heard the stories of Maharana Pratap, Shivaji, Yashoda, then Rani Lakshmibai, then Swami Vivekanand, and Dayanand Saraswati. You have heard all these things, you have read about them, and then these things what you have read, everything which is good in everyone, or one person only if you are very fond of, you take out all those good points from them, all the good things from them, and try to imitate them, try to do them exactly. Not that person you have to imitate how he dresses or how he behaves. No, you have to put your talent in it, your ways in it, so that people recognize you, that you are so and so. I'm Mrs. David. Nobody else can become Mrs. David. Nobody else can become somebody else. I cannot become like somebody else. I also must be having some role model. But exactly what that role model is doing, I'm not following that. I'm doing what I like. So you do which things you like, but something must be good in it. Not that you take something which is bad in somebody. Alright? So your parents, your great personalities, whoever they are, all of them are your role models. You must imbibe all the good things from them. So you see, the next thing what I explained to you is role model. But role model should not be exactly, must not be exactly like your role model. You have to be yourself. So many parents are reading out news items for their children, but you see nowadays what is going on in this world, in this whole country. Everywhere you will find there is some sort of trouble everywhere, some sort of robbery, murdering, and all such things. These things you need not watch, because your brain should have all the good things only. Listen to all the good things. See all good serials which are going to teach you something nice. And these conversations what you have with your parents about all the good things, about the good people, the discussions what you have with them, it deepens our bonds, and the family members, they become close to one another, and it makes them strong. So I'm stopping for now. Again, afterwards again I'll take up this lesson and complete it. Bye for now.